From Studio X at the brand new KNKX Seattle studios overlooking Elliott Bay, I'm Abe Beeson with a KNKX studio session performance with Ranky Tanky and Lisa Fischer. Ranky Tanky brings a new perspective to the historic music of the American coastal Southeast, the Gullah culture developed by enslaved Africans and their descendants. Traditional tunes are now joined by Ranky Tanky originals, all lively, soulful, and deeply emotional. The band just won their second Grammy for their album Live at the 2022 New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival. Lisa Fischer has a Grammy and an Oscar to her name, as she's become well known through the documentary 20 Feet from Stardom. Generous with her talents, Fischer has worked with Sting, Tina Turner, the Rolling Stones, and many others, including now with Ranky Tanky. I had a great conversation with the band, Ms. Fischer and singer Quiana Parler, trumpeter Charlton Singleton, guitarist Clay Ross, bassist Kevin Hamilton, and drummer Quentin Baxter. Stay connected for an interview with the band after we listen to their Beatles cover, Come Together, Lisa Fischer and Ranky Tanky in the KNKX Studio X.
Slowly, got juju eyeball, you wanna holy roller. He got hair down to his knee. Gotta be a joker, he just do what he pleases. Yeah. You don't wear no shoe shine. He got touch and football, he got mark and finger, he shoot Coca-Cola, he say, I know you and you know me. One thing I can tell you is you gotta be free. Come together right now over me. Psycho, he wanna spinal cracker, he got deep down below his knee. Hold you in his arms so you can feel his disease. Come together right now over me, yeah. Come together. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Yes. Ooh, as I went walking the river of highways, saw above me the endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and me, for you and me, for you and me, yeah, yeah. Follow my footsteps to the sands of diamond deserts, all around and crown that good of voice came soundly. This land was made for you and me. This land, this land, this land, this land. Saw a sign there, and the sign said, no trespassing. But on the other side, it didn't say nothing. Is this land made for you and me? Is it? In the shadow of the steeple, America, saw my people, America, by the relief of I seen my people, and they stood there hungry, stood there asking, is this a land made for you and me? Oh, nobody living America ever stop me, America, as I go walking freedom highway. Nobody living and crown the good could make us turn back. This land was made. It was made for you and me. sit behind four walls is where we'll remain. They take our dreams, they pull us apart, but they never know our strength, they never know our hearts. We want freedom. We want freedom. Schools, they say our only choice is to play the fool. Take our land, take our rights. They'll never know power to put up a fight, 'cause we want freedom. We want freedom. Yeah. And we want freedom. Oh, my Lord. Childhood living was so easy to do. All the things you wanted, I got them for you. I may be graceless, maybe, but you know who I am, and I can't let you just slide through my hands. Oh no, why couldn't drag me away. No, can drag me away. No, ooh, never, ooh, no, never, 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 never. Ah, oh, Daddy, I know I dreamed you a sin and a sweet life. But now we found our freedom, but we don't have much time. Oh, my faith in you has been broken, and tears must be cried. So come on, let's do some living before love dies. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Drag me away. Wild horses can drag me away. Never wild horses. Together we're gonna ride them someday. 'Cause love is so good and pure. Sweet love. Ranky Tanky. Thank you, Clay. Thank you, Quentin. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Charlie and Quiana.
Let's begin with how in the world Miss Lisa Fischer got tangled up with the Ranky Tanky. Charlton, would you give us a little introduction about how this collaboration began?
I believe that we had done some performances with the great maestro himself, Mr. Bobby McFerrin, and I believe that Bobby and Lisa share the same manager, and thought that it would be an interesting pairing to try Lisa with us or us with Lisa, however you want to put it. And it was literally love at first note. So that's how this started off a little over a year now. It's been, a little over a year. And we've just been loving on each other and having a blast on stage and off stage. It's a riot, and just having a good time.
Now, Ranky Tanky already featured multiple vocals with you and Clay and Quiana, but adding Lisa Fischer, this is a whole different thing. It's too rare that we get a chance to see multiple vocalists on stage together. It's such a wonderful dynamic. Quiana and Lisa, I'd love to hear you talk about the give and take between two singers.
Well, I'm in school. I'm really in school. I have been a fan of Lisa since back in the Luther Vandross days. And the gowns and the beautiful gowns, and so I go way back with the Lisa Fischer. So to be here, it's honestly like a dream, and being on stage with her, I am really in school taking notes and just letting the teacher teach.
Oh,
Thank you.
I feel
Thank
like
you for being you.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I feel like the lucky one because we were at Sony Hall when I first heard y'all. And you guys were opening, and as soon as y'all started playing, I was laughing. I was like, I should be opening for them.
No.
I was just like, there's something wrong with this picture. And Linda's like, Linda Goldstein, my manager, Bobby's manager as well. She's like, what do you think? I was like, I love them. We're in love with them. She's like, I think you guys would get along really well. I was like, I can feel it. I can feel it. And just musically to try to find space in something that's already sacred in what they do is a sensitive walk, because you need to kind of listen to the stories and who's telling the stories. They each have their own style of telling their stories, not only vocally, but musically as well. Their musical choices of what they do and what they choose to play with, and the rhythms and the lines and the inspiration that changes from night to night, that can change on a dime through, I guess, the cradle of the inspiration that it comes from. And so to watch and feel that kinetic thing, I feel like I'm on a hot wire, and I'm like, woo, yeah, oh, let me do it, oh, let me get out the way. And so it's been like a game, it's like a children's game for me. It's been wonderful.
How do the arrangements work out for the band? There's some complexity there, but it feels like it's open enough for some improvisation in the moment. Clay.
Lisa is such a pure element. I mean, she adapts and just fit with our thing like a glove. And so much of the music that we make it's just rooted in vocal traditions. So to add such a fluid and effortless and masterful voice into the mix was just so easy. And then as we extend into some of the repertoire that Lisa likes to play, just based on her experiences in music, Gullah has been an informant to so many of these American styles of popular music. So there's always a way for us to find a footing in these songs, like Come Together, or songs that really informed rock and roll music as we know it. This music, there's a through line, and that's, I think, been a lot of fun for all of us to explore together. Anyone else have anything to add? But that's my take on it.
You always just smile. Come on.
It's just a joy to actually, I don't know if they can hear me because I don't have a microphone. So
Say no more. Yeah.
it's really a joy to, what we do organically actually comes together. We've known one another for over close to 25, 30 years. So the minute Kevin or we start playing anything together, it's kind of like there's this groove Clay puts on top of what he wants to do with it, and Charlton and Quiana. I mean, everyone's just liberated in this structure, but there's freedom in structure. Right. Only in structure is there freedom, right? So, or I should say liberation. Hello. So we're all liberated to actually express ourselves as uniquely as we are, because we know we're coming from a place that we set out to come from, and that what we're doing, we're not only rhythmically but spiritually is a thing. So we love playing together, and when you enjoy one another on the bandstand and you love making music together, arrangements arrange themselves. It's like we just get out of the way and literally have a blast, and then we tweak it for it to be what needs to happen. But I mean, you see it today. We're playing it differently right now, but there's structure that we're playing. We're liberated in that structure, but still, it's just a beautiful feeling this time of day even. So.
And Lisa, I know your band Grand Baton had some Caribbean influences. How familiar were you with Gullah culture? And it seems like this music would be right up your alley.
It's so strange. I think, I don't know like all the ins and outs of Gullah culture, which the band has been teaching me. But I know my mom was from Statesboro, Georgia, and I think it's sort of in that region. And so when I would hear my uncle speak and the rhythm in which he spoke and some words that weren't in public schools in New York City, but you knew what he meant. You know, it's just a vibe, it's a feeling, you know, the food, the similarity in food and things like that. So I'm learning as I go, and we're going to plan a trip to Charleston where I can come and really just get steeped in it, you know?
And Ranky Tanky has recently won their second Grammy Award in the Roots category, Roots music, and that's been really great exposure for the Guller community too, Charlton. It's kind of still underappreciated culture.
Yeah, one of the things that we enjoy talking about out on the road, or at least saying and sometimes reminding or educating folks that, you know, a lot of things that they may have come into contact with have, you know, roots in the Gullah tradition and in the Gullah community, but they probably just didn't know about it. You know, everything from, you know, kumbaya to Michael Ruther Boat Ashore to sweetgrass baskets to, you know, hand games, shrimp and grits, all of that stuff's Gullah. And so, it's definitely, you know, our contemporary, you know, I guess, take on the music is definitely something that's, as my mom would say, taking the world by storm, you know. But at the same time, and no pun intended, at the root of it all, you know, I think a lot of people are just realizing once they hear, oh, that makes sense now. You know, so that's a lot of what we get.
And the most recent Grammy win was for a live album at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival.
Correct, yes.
Great idea, because the live energy in this band is so infectious. But at the same time, is that easy to get? You just set up some microphones and off you go and done?
Well,
or
like,
was it a difficult process,
well,
Clay?
like
Yeah,
Clay
Charlton?
said, you know, maybe Clay one time spoke about how, you know, what we do is really based on live performance. If you want to, you know, just
Well, yeah, we're definitely a live performing band. I mean, I'd say that's been what we've done, and we've exercised that. I'd say more than been in the studio, but we love studio recordings. We're super proud of our process in the studio, and one informs the other, so one is always making the other better. This thing in New Orleans, it was a bit of an accident. I mean, I hate to say an accident, but it was just they happened to record our set. We weren't thinking about it. It was not a very conscious. We certainly were not thinking that it would win a Grammy Award.
I mean, yeah.
We were playing a show, and we
Yeah.
went there to play a great show, and we gave everything we had because we were so excited to finally be at the New Orleans Jazz Festival after the pandemic had pushed it back for 2 years
Right.
for us. And it was our first performance there, and that's a historic, legendary festival that we had all dreamt. It was literally on our list of places that we would always love to play. And so there was an energy in that set,
Definitely.
and we came out there ready to just, you know, slay it.
Right.
And I think we did. You know, we gave everything we had. And then they came back to us some months later. We had all long forgotten about it, and they said, we recorded your set, and we'd like to submit it to the Grammy, Roots music category because we thought it was really good. And we said, what's that?
What? No, for real, literally. What? You know. But, you know, like Clay said, we were, you know, it was a lot of energy. It was a lot of fantastic energy. For them to be, you know, back doing the festival, we had a lot of friends and family that were there. There's the whole connection of Charleston and New Orleans, so that was there as well. And, you know, anytime you go out on stage, you know, you would hope that whoever you're watching is going to give it their all. And so we were pumped and we were ready because, you know, it's 2 years, you know, in the making. You got a big crowd in front of you, you know, and we're just like, yeah, let's hit it. Yeah. And so we went out and just played like, you know, we would normally play and just amped up and everything. And then like Clay said, you know, later on months, it's like, so we got this recording. Okay, you know. But yeah, and, you know, it's just a blessing.
Yeah. So after winning a Grammy for an album you didn't realize you'd recorded, what is next for Ranky Tanky? Is it back into the studios? Is it work with Lisa Fischer? Is this just a collaboration for a tour? What's next?
All of the above.
Yeah.
All of the
literally
above,
all
yeah.
of the above.
Well, thank you so much, Lisa Fischer, Ranky Tanky, all of you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Studio X, studio session exclusive on KNKX. Thanks so much to Ranky Tanky and Lisa Fischer, featuring Quiana Parler singing, Charlton Singleton trumpet and vocals, Clay Ross guitar and vocals, Kevin Hamilton bass, and Quentin Baxter drums. Connect to another Ranky Tanky studio session from 2019 and all of our archives at knkx.org. Thanks to Studio X audio engineer Adam Bird and video producer Parker Blome. Thanks to promotions director Brenda Goldstein-Young and all of you listening in. I'm Abe Beeson.